summit. All right, we're getting some breaking news also coming in at this point in time. Some breaking news is coming in at this point in time. All right, this coming in regarding the Kerala story there. Relief for Kerala story, relief for the makers of the Kerala story. Remember, this movie and the movie's release has been embroiled in a massive controversy ever since the trailer was released. But right now we are learning that there is a relief for makers of this movie called the Kerala story right now. And we are getting in some more details as the details come in. About this story. Remember, the hearing was underway, and right now what we are learning is that the Supreme Court has declined to entertain the matter. This is the breaking news we are getting in. This matter was being heard today in the Supreme Court. The apex court has now declined to entertain the matter, and what we understand is that the road for the release will be clear now. Supreme Court has refused to entertain plea on the Kerala story. That is the big breaking news we are getting in, viewers. Big breaking news coming in. Relief for this movie, the Kerala story. No ban right now. No ban as of now is what we understand. The CGI said that right now there will be no relief for the petitioner, but there is indeed a relief for the makers. And he's saying the CGI, Justice Chandrachud, remember, he said that we are not ready to hear this matter right now. And CGI D.Y. Chandrachud also went on to say that one must think of the actors, producers. They told the petitioner that you must think of the actors, producer. They have all put their labor. You must be very careful about staying films. The market will decide if it is not up to the mark. Remember, there was a huge political face-off over this this movie, even without even the release. You know, there was a demand for, there were many voices who were against the release, saying that this is a propaganda movie. The Vadra Congress, the Kerala Chief Minister himself, remember, was saying that this movie is a propaganda movie and this is not the Kerala story. That is what Shashi Tharoor had to say. But we all know that this movie has not been screened anywhere yet, and the matter was taken to court. Supreme Court has now refused to stay the release of the film. A big relief for the makers. All right, we are getting... that is it. My colleague is joining us on the phone line for more. Big relief for the makers of this movie, the Kerala story there. It has been cleared for release. That's what we understand. All right, we'll try and reconnect with Sambhav there. But right now, that is the latest we're getting in. CGI, D.Y. Chandrachud was saying that we are not seized of the matter. CBFC has released the film. He went on to say that Kerala High Court declined to stay the release. Yesterday, we said, this is what Justice Chandrachud has said, that yesterday we said we will not hear the petition moved to the High Court. So now to hear this application, they are not ready to hear this application. Remember, there was a whole lobby that was against the release of this movie, calling it a propaganda movie. There were leaders from the left, there were leaders from the Congress saying that there's nothing like love jihad that is intended to be shown in this movie. There's nothing called ISIS brides. There's nothing called ISIS sex slaves that has happened in Kerala. And we also had the Chief Minister of Kerala saying this is a propaganda movie. There were many, of course, political voices that were against the release. But right now we are getting in the Supreme Court has cleared the release. And my colleague Sambhav is joining us on the phone line for more. Sambhav, a big relief for the makers of the Kerala story. A big setback for those who were against this.
Well, yes, this was the matter in the Chief Justice of India's court today, wherein the top court bench led by CGI refused to entertain the petition challenging CBFC certificate, Central Board for Film Certification, the certification which is granted to the movie The Kerala Story. And the bench also says that think about the producer, think about the actors. This is what happened today. And apart from it, day after day, this Kerala story is making the headlines in the top court. Again and again, petitions are being moved. And today, in a recent development, the top court bench led by CJI refuses to entertain the petition challenging CBFC certification to the movie.
Right, of course. But, if you talk about what the Justice Chandrachud had to say, he has also very importantly mentioned that the petitioners must think about the actors, the producers. They have all put in their labor, and one must be very careful when it comes to calling for, ban on any movies release. And we have seen this happening time and again when it comes to movies there. And remember, this movie has not even been screened. There were, of course, people who were saying that at least watch this film before you call for censorship. But right now,